Unemployment figures may be down, but the need for more jobs is still the cry of many Bahamians.
And despite jobs in the pipeline with the opening of the Bahamian Riviera, the labor minister says far too many Bahamians remain on the unemployment line. Janae Noel Ferguson has this story.
Labor Minister Shane Gibson addressing unemployment in the country following a seminar on the prevention of child labor in the region at police headquarters on Thursday. While reduction in unemployment was a campaign promise made by the Progressive Liberal Party in the 2012 general election, Gibson admitted that while many jobs have been created by the Christie administration, many Bahamians remain unemployed.
And we still have too many persons unemployed. And so even though we've delivered on more jobs than we said we would, the fact of the matter is there's nothing to celebrate, nothing to be happy about, because you just have too many persons unemployed. And so when you get to that point when we can bring unemployment down to 2 or 3%, then we can really start to feel like we're making a significant progress.
The latest unemployment rate stood at 11.6%, a slight decline from the previous 12.7%. That represented an increase of 4,025 employed persons and a decrease of 2,155 of unemployed persons. The labor minister said it's one of the biggest challenges for government.
Like everything else, you need foreign direct investments, which we have been getting. What we didn't want to do is do what was done in the past, where you would enter these agreements, persons would sign the hedge agreement and nothing happened. And so because of all of the issues that were faced by past governments, whenever we enter into these agreements, we have to be sure that individuals really have the capacity to deliver on what they say they would deliver on, and not take agreements and go and shop around to try and raise funding to complete these projects. And so, as you know, the world is getting smaller and smaller. Everybody's looking at places where they could have a distinct advantage. And so we have to create that opportunity in that environment where when you come here, individuals know that they're able to do business and do it at a level where they see a good return on their investment.
Now, he says when Baha Mar opens, it's expected to further reduce those unemployment figures with 1,500 jobs in the initial phase and hundreds later in its phased opening. And while there's a strong complement of foreign labor in the country, Gibson says it's all about creating balance. Meanwhile, the minister responsible for labor said as they prepare for another election, the ability to create jobs will be one of the government's major platforms.
The one reason why I had people tell me they're not going to support me is because I can't get them a job, right? And so I hear all other things people do when they try to change the conversation and tell you what people are thinking, but they could say that as much as they like. When I walk the ground, the only reason why people tell me they're not going to support me again is if I'm unable to get them a job. And so jobs are priorities here in the Bahamas right now.
Now, since 2012, Gibson revealed that government has created over 32,000 jobs. Janae Noel Ferguson, ZNS Network News.